In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best Geforce Now settings based on your internet speed, and we're going to be looking at all the Geforce Now plans, how Geforce Now works, and the different settings in the app and Fortnite itself. We have three different versions of Geforce Now. We have the free version, we have the priority version, and we have the ultimate version. For the free version, you get a basic rig, standard access to gaming servers, 1-hour sessions, and it has ads. The thing is that I don't really like about the free session, since you only get 1 hour, it's really annoying having to queue up again. So this is probably the version I would not recommend if you want to play on Geforce Now competitively or even casually. Geforce Now also has a priority version, which is $10 a month. Has RTX on, 6-hour gaming sessions up to 1080p, 60 FPS. It has no ads, but if you want to play competitively, the priority version would not be the one I would recommend. I would recommend it more for casual people, but if you want to play competitively, I would say the ultimate version is probably the best option, because the ultimate version has an RTX 4080, RTX on, you get 8-hour session lengths, you get up to 4K, and you also get up to 240 FPS as well as no ads. So I would say the ultimate version would be the best in terms of competitive play. It would also have the least amount of delay, since you get exclusive access to RTX 4080 servers, and there is the least amount of people probably, I would say, on these servers, so you would probably get the least amount of latency, the least amount of lag, and you would probably play best. Everyone would probably play best on the ultimate version of Geforce Now. If you want to play competitively on Geforce Now and reduce your delay and play as best as possible, I would recommend you guys get an Ethernet cable as well as a 240Hz monitor, because the ultimate version provides a 240 FPS option. So if you can get a 240Hz monitor, I would really recommend that. But if you can only afford a 144Hz monitor, I would also recommend that as well, since there's also 120 FPS option on the ultimate version, so that would also help reduce your delay as well. And an Ethernet cable in general just reduces packet loss, reduces ping, and increases download speed. So this is why I would recommend an Ethernet cable for Geforce Now. I would also make sure to check that your internet is 5 GHz and not 2.4 GHz, because 2.4 GHz is really bad for Geforce Now. It's not exactly the strongest, most newest Wi-Fi signal you can get. So if you do not have a 5 GHz Wi-Fi signal, I would recommend you get one as soon as possible, because playing on 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi is really bad for Geforce Now. It does not have the same strength, and it will cause you latency, and it will definitely cause you a lot of stuttering in your mouse movement and increased delay as well. Something I would also recommend is to close up the startup apps that usually start when you open up your PC, as having these apps open in the background can take some Wi-Fi signal, or it could cause you to get input lag. So I would also close this. On the task manager, you just close the startup apps, and they should not start up every single time you boot up your computer or device. I would also recommend you go into your system and security, and your control panel, you go to your power options and you put high performance, since this option will make your PC run as best as possible, and it'll help reduce the input to lag on Geforce Now, because it just prioritizes your computer and uses up as much energy as possible to make your PC run well. Alright, so now I'm in Geforce Now and I'm in the settings. As you guys can see, I have the ultimate version. Here is where you connect all your accounts, the clipboard and network status. I would keep these both off. They don't really do anything too important. And then here you have the streaming quality, which is, I will go into depth in a second. And then here you have resolution upscaling. Please keep this at standard, because enhanced and AI enhanced don't really do too much. Please keep your in-game graphic settings on, because obviously you want to save your settings. Discord rich presence, keep this off, and yeah, I'll show you this right now. To make it plain and simple, I'm going to be showing you guys a screenshot of the best setting based on your internet speed. So just watch out for the settings and copy them, so that your game can improve and you can get less latency, and your game can run much better based on your internet speed. I am now going to be showing you guys my in-game settings for Geforce Now. I play on performance mode to 40 FPS. Obviously, since I have the ultimate version, I just put the highest FPS I possibly can. And with your region, I just play on auto. Doesn't really matter. My keyboard settings, you can pause it if you want. I will do a separate video on my second channel that shows just my sensitivity and my keybinds, in case you guys want to look at that. So yeah. In case you're looking for that extra lower delay, I would also recommend using a skin that lowers delay, that doesn't have too many details on it. An example would be Lara Croft. So anyways, yeah, that's basically it for this entire video.